It goes without saying that Star Wars isn't the most scientifically accurate saga in the world, despite its futuristic sci-fi setting. Whether it be the roar of TIE fighters and X-Wings in a vacuum, or the nailed it first take, the arc trajectory of First Order missiles as they race towards Resistance escape crafts, the laws of physics don't really seem to apply to the galaxy far, far away. And while I firmly believe an almost silent battle between two massive cruisers would make for a beautiful aesthetic, it feels almost wrong to slate the sound design and choreography of each breathtaking spatial sequence. So, with that in mind, should we omit rather glaring inconsistencies due to our sheer love for the saga? Or is the required suspension of disbelief for movies such as The Last Jedi simply ineffective against falling resistance bombs? Well, let's find out. Straight off the bat, both sides of the aforementioned argument are completely void. What I mean by this is that the very nature of a fictional setting opens a door for plausible explanations to even the most baffling of inconsistencies. For example, Lucasfilm have a dedicated team of writers and story group personnel who, if they're listening, I am open to offers, whose job it is to make stories, events and much more make sense within the rules of the Star Wars universe. And so, Pablo Hidalgo has mended the science of falling resistance bombs in Star Wars The Last Jedi, the Visual Dictionary. Bombs don't technically drop in microgravity, but are impelled from their racks by sequenced electromagnetic plates in the modular bombing magazine. The bombs are then drawn magnetically to their unfortunate targets. In other words, each bomb is thrusted towards its target through magnetic attraction. And while we're on the topic, let's take a closer look at the vessels which deliver each of the payloads. Dating back to the waning years of the Galactic Civil War, the Slayer and Corporal MG-100 Star Fortress became surplus to requirements as the New Republic swept into power. So without a need for bombing Imperial cruisers, the simple yet sturdy crafts were repurposed for remote cargo drops, wildfire suppression and the deployment of mining explosives. But given their longevity, armour plating and definitely their deadly ventral turrets, the Resistance were eager to once more utilise the MG-100s. Likewise, both Cobalt and Crimson squadrons jumped at the opportunity to possibly destroy First Order Star Destroyers and Dreadnoughts alike, despite the unfavourable odds of survival. So there's a bit of background information regarding the Resistance bombers, as well as an explanation behind the falling explosives of The Last Jedi. But are you satisfied with this scientific answer, or did you expect something a bit more concrete? Let me know in the comments below. If you learned something new from today's video, be sure to leave a like. And for weekly content on all things Star Wars Episode 8, press that subscribe button and notification bell to keep it locked here to the Kankazans.